everyone. Today our group is going to talk about one of the popular Vietnamese breakfast. This is rice. Now we will buy it. It's a famous street food that everyone loves, but each of us had a different favorite type. For me, I'm totally in love with the Vietnamese sauces rice. The rice is always fatly baked, so it's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. The sausage is tender and flavorful when it's mixed with cucumber, pickled carrots, fresh herb, a little sweet, and sour fish sauce. Every bite feels perfect. I really enjoy the combination of texture and flavor. It's salty, sweet, sour, and a little spicy as one. I usually have it with iced black coffee in the morning. There's something magical about walking along the street, smelling the fresh dress and the sauces cooking, watching people stare their day. It makes me feel peaceful and happy. Eating Vietnamese sausage bread isn't just having breakfast, it's a part of the Vietnamese way of life. Sometimes I even stop and chat with a vendor who also has a friendly smile. It's like a little daily ritual that starts my day on a positive note. How about you?
That sounds amazing, Tan. But for me, nothing can beat grilled pork bread. I just love the smell of pork grilling over charcoal. It's smoky, warm, and so inviting. The meat is juicy and tender, and when the salad has a bit of fish sauce mixed with chili and garlic, it becomes absolutely perfect. I usually buy it after school. Walking home with a warm bread in my hand, I can already smell all the flavors before taking a bite. The crunch of the bread, the smoky pork, the freshness of the vegetable together. It's like a little explosion of taste in your mouth. I also like watching the way vendors prepare the sandwiches. It's quick, skillful, and so interesting. To me, a grilled pork bread really shows the creativity of Vietnamese street food. The ingredients are simple, but the flavors are full of care and love. Sometimes I even take a moment to watch people passing by, everyone enjoying their own bread. It feels like the little sandwich connects all in the morning or afternoon rush. It's more than food, it's a part of everyday life.
Okay, now you. Both of your choice sound amazing, but I'm a big fan of fried edge bread. It's simple, quick, and affordable, but surprisingly flavorful. The edge is fried until golden and crispy on the edge. They top it with a little fish, sauce, and fresh herbs. Sometimes I add a tiny bit of chili if I want a little kick. I usually eat with a cup of iced milk coffee in the morning. The creamy coffee and the warm, savory edge sweet give me so much energy for the day ahead. I love that even though fried edge bread is simple, it can still make me feel happy and satisfied. There are kind of comfort is it might help in a sandwich. Also, what I like most is how easy it is chocolate was everywhere. It's a small cheese toast, called soft, or even French recommendations. It's part of Vietnamese life too, showing that good food doesn't have to be complicated. Every bite remains me a part of a family and the little joys in everyday life.
Oh, you are right. Each type of bread really has its our trend. Mine is rich and savory, then is smoky and delicious, and hell is soft and comforting.
Exactly, and you know what makes them all even more special? Fish sauce. It's like the sound of Vietnamese flavor. Without it, bread just wouldn't be the same.
Totally agree. And if you enjoy your break with a strong cup of Vietnamese coffee, it's the perfect way to start a beautiful morning. The combination is simple, but it's full of flavor and energy.
Too, I think red isn't just a food, it's a little piece of Vietnam culture that everyone should try at least once. It shows how everyday life can be simple but joyful. Bánh mì Việt Nam,
Simple.
Delicious.
and full of love.
Good morning. Good morning. We right here. I picked a local spot for Vietnamese broken rice with the pork, chop, and egg. See, it's comfortable, not too busy.
By the way, this place is great. It's really nice and not crowded. Look at this. That grilled pork chop smells so good.
Oh, I take a picture. The secret is dark color on the pork. Look, it looks perfectly grilled and very juicy. I can already smell the spicy.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be soft, but you know what's also great? The rice texture. It's the broken rice, super soft and different.
Totally. It what makes this dish special. Okay, I'm going straight for the best fried egg. The fried eggs here. And you can tell the yolk is nice and runny. See? Runny right here. That's the best part.
Yeah, this egg looks amazing. The runny yolk is the best sauce to mix with the rice. It's so rich and creamy.
I agree. Okay, so but before you cut the part, the most important step is the dipping sauce. You can see it, the dipping sauce. And the pour that sweet and sour sauce over your plate.
Okay, thank you. Yes, you need that perfect balance of sweet, sour, and salty. This makes the pork stay even better.
Smart. That tangy flavors have cut the rich taste of pork and the egg yolk. It just makes everything blend perfectly.
Oh wow, the flavor on this pork is great, smoky, sweet, and so tender. You were right about this place.
I knew it. And try it with slice of fresh cucumber here. Fresh cucumber. Yes. And that's the freshness makes everything taste better and balance the meal.
I am. The scallion oil on the rice smells so good. It's just perfect cup for food.
You said it, and it's simply the best. This is why broken rice with the pork and egg is the classics.
You know, broken rice actually has a really humble beginning. It's was made by poor farmers in the southern Vietnam who used broken rice grains that couldn't be sold. But over time, people add grilled pork, eggs, and fish sauce. It became one of the most loved dishes in Vietnam.
Wow, I didn't know that. It's amazing how something so simple because so special I love how broken rice has smoky grill part and the sweet fish sauce. It's such a perfect mix of flavors.
Yeah. Nothing beats starting the morning with a plate of broken rice. Okay, it's time to enjoy the food.
Cheers! Enjoy your meal, V.
Hello everyone, my name is Minh Quân.
And my name is Khánh.
Today we are super excited to talk about one of Vietnamese most iconic dishes, phở. If you ask me, phở isn't just food, it's a masterpiece in a bowl. The first thing you notice is the smell, warm, rich and comforting. The broth is made by slowly cooking beef bone with onions, ginger, sour nails, cinnamon and other spices for hours. That's why the flavor is so deep and satisfying. My favorite kind is phở bò or beef noodle soup. The noodles are soft but not mushy. The beef slices are tender, and the soup feels like a cozy blanket on a rainy day. I love adding fresh herbs like basil and coriander, a squeeze of lime, and maybe a bit of chili for that kick. What makes phở special to me is the memory behind it. It reminds me of weekend morning with my family, sitting around a hot bowl, chatting and starting the day together. It's not fancy, but it's full of love. And that's what makes Vietnamese food is all about warmth, care and connection. So if you ever want to understand Vietnamese food taste, just have a bowl of phở. It's our culture, our comfort and our pride.
I just couldn't agree more. Well, for me, phở is more than just a meal. It's a part of who we are. What's really amazing is how simple ingredients, noodles, meat, herbs, and broth can create something so powerful and emotional. I personally love phở gà, the chicken version. It's lighter but still very flavorful. The clear golden broth, the tender chicken, and the fresh herbs all come together perfectly. When you eat it, you can feel the freshness and the balance that Vietnamese cuisine is known for. Another thing I love is how phở connects people across generations, from street vendors to fancy restaurants. From Hanoi to Saigon, everyone has their own style and secret recipe. And now, phở has traveled all around the world. You can find it in Paris, Tokyo, and New York. But honestly, nothing beats a hot bowl from a local stall in a quiet morning in Vietnam. If I had to rate it as a food reviewer, I'd say phở gets an easy 10 to 10. Not only for its taste, but also for what it represents, the Vietnamese tradition, creativity, and home. No matter what you are, one spoonful of phở will always remind you of Vietnamese.